What's going on, guys? Matt here, and today we're back playing some more Rome 2. And if you haven't caught up on this series in the previous episodes, pretty much what I'm doing is I'm playing a peaceful run where I try not to attack anybody, but if somebody attacks me, obviously I'm going to defend myself. And I just want to see how far I can get playing like that, not declaring war on anybody other than obviously the rebels and people who attack me, and that's how I want to take land. So if you haven't seen the previous episodes, go check them out. And yeah, so we're gonna get right into it. When we left off, I was running into a food problem, but I started to settle it in Cassentia with I built a couple more farms, and in a couple turns they'll be done and ready to go. So I'll be getting food from there. We have a young man who's ready. He is come of age, and a person from a different party has died. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna see who aged up and who we can marry off. Okay, so he can get a promotion, and then he has to wait to get one more turn. He should be able to get married, and then we have 2 sons sent off to tutoring. One's already married. We have plenty of general spots. Politics, everybody still likes me. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. I don't want to buy anything until we get our food situation sorted. There is, however, Arminium here and Valentia who don't really like me. Or Venetia, I mean. They don't really like me, and they're the only people to not really like me. Everybody else is either neutral or happy. Like, the Etruscan League's happy with me, Massalia's happy. Syracuse is okay, but we have trade, so they're going to be happier. Carthage and I have trade as well. So yeah, we're just going to kind of sit back, build up our goal, wait for our food to get up, and then start changing our research, start maybe plunging into, I don't even remember what I started with researching last time. We'll have to check that out. I do think I did start to focus on some military sciences, but I'm not 100% sure, so we're going to check that out here in just a second. That is the wrong button. Sciences right here. Nope, we were still focusing on trying to get more food. I haven't gone into military at all. Okay, so what I might do, because that's going to give me more wealth, which I need, and the ability to build more stuff. And I want to get better units for if we do go to war, everybody else is going to have better units. So once we get that, I'll start to focus on military power. That requires food. As you can see, we have 5 turns on a Horium and a Latifundium. And then in Naples, we need improved plumbing, which is this technology to get that any farther. And then in Rome, we don't have anything that provides food. So I'm kind of hoping that they attack me or want to do something. So I come up here and take Valenthree, make it a, what's the word I'm looking for? Farm. A farm city, and then use Arminium as a trading city, especially with Eider, to try to get that marble. And then maybe even come up and take Patavium, and then take Patavium for the glass, and go ahead and wipe their faction completely out. Because I think what I'm going to do, on top of not attacking people, not declaring war. If they declare war on me, I'm not going to make peace until they're completely gone. Like, just so I don't have to wait for them to declare war again. And obviously, as more people declare war on me, obviously, more are going to join in on it because they're going to think, hey, he's weak, let's attack him. Somebody gained infamy. So let's go check that out. Some fool has been caught defacing the temple. We're going to hand him over because he is an idiot. Alright, we can go ahead and marry him, so they'll start having more babies. And he needs 1 more year before I can promote him. I just tried to drag my screen like it was Civ 5. I don't know what I was doing. And
ready for orders.
Army's good.
Commander.
Army's good. Oh, what are they doing? Okay, it's just one general. I'm not going to worry with him. That is an army of 20. They're headed for Arminium, but they have an army of 20 and a navy of 9, on top of another army of 6 there. And I think there are other armies up here somewhere. But they're losing happiness fast, so they might end up getting rebels. Our cities, however, are very happy. I also wouldn't mind if Syracuse got a little upset with the rebels. Yeah, let's go ahead and next turn. As you can see, we have 49,000 gold. We're making 2,500 a turn, so we're not struggling in that department. It's just I need a little bit more food.
Between friends, the gift of gold is often taken to be a sign of deep affection and respect.
If we can get rid of that, yeah, no, I'm not gonna pay you to trade with me. However, if it was like 1,000 gold, maybe, but I doubt he'd want to do that. Venetti's navy is moving south. Duty calls. Okay, where is House Agenda? Right here. Okay, we'll get you and get you attacked. That was a leader of my navy. So, natural causes. Junius Brutus. That was my leader. Awesome. So now he's in charge. He's in charge, and he is the family leader. And so I'm going to, because he can now have a promotion, we're going to promote him, and he has to wait one more turn, and he can get married. And I'm going to have him, action is only available, family leader, okay. So he's going to declare the heir to be him, because he's the only natural son of the dictator. Which means when he passes, he'll become the dictator. You know, he's the family leader. Neither of his sons are old enough. And he's the same age as them, so he'd pass away faster. It's easier for him. And then, let's see. Nothing really. Got 3 more turns on our science, and I think 3 more. Yeah, 3 more on both farms, and we'll be able to start building up those more. I think that they're getting ready to get attacked, yeah, because they're in ambush territory. Because if they're in forced march and they try to attack, they'll get ambushed, meaning that they'll have a strategic or a battlefield bonus against them. Which is not good for me, because it means Venetti will have 2 cities on my border, but then hopefully it'll declare war on me, so maybe it'll work out in the end. I think this episode's going to be a super long episode. I'm just going to kind of keep playing and keep recording, and it might even be uncut, just so that it's longer, and just kind of keep going until somebody declares war on me. And Jesus, a lot of things happen. Okay, so a child is born, natural causes, a son comes of age, and a subject gains notoriety. Okay, so there was a cut there because I sneezed, and I don't want that in my video. So we're going to go into here. And who had a kid? Okay, they had a kid, and we're going to have him married, because now he's the heir. And he's married, and he became of age. He's still in tutoring. She's of age, but I can't promote her yet. Died, waiting. She's 10, he's 15. Newborn. The streets are alive with prattle of jerk Spence. Your cousin has been involved in an aggressive argument in the public space. The street entertainers are already mocking you. Very public rebuke should settle the matter. Banish him from this place. The public will soon forget. His adversary is surely to blame. The problem with this is most people think, oh, he's family, I'm gonna side with him. But the thing is, he's dignitary. He said his cousin, so that obviously means it had to have been one of these 3, which means that they should, if it's him, he should have enough sense to realize that it's just, I'm just gonna chastise him, because he should realize his heir of his ways. He's royalty. He needs to act like it.
One sacrifice is needed on the altar of our goodwill.
I don't want to have to
One
pay for a defense alliance. I can defend myself, thank you.
My people can only dream of wealth like yours. Can you not spare some for us?
I don't want to have a military alliance.
My people are in danger. Can you not join with us and attack these dogs?
No, I will not attack you. Because that would be breaking what I'm trying to do. I can, however, cut off all...
I am
trade
loyal
have
to
with
my
them,
might.
Which I don't think I have anything with them. Yeah, nothing. So, with that said, we have one more turn on the farm, which is amazing. It means we can actually do some stuff. And... let's kind of wait and see what Venetti does, and if they decide to follow 3, then we'll know that they're meaning business. I mean, they already took that one city. A woman is displaying uncanny talent in trade and has recently earned a fortune for her family. Discover new sources of rare goods in distant land. You could hire her. Yeah, I'm gonna hire her. I don't really need political favor, and we earn currency and child was born. Something with a spy. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so he just became of age. He's 19, can't get married. They had a baby. That's awesome. Alright, I can promote her. And marry her. And then only the family leader can adopt, I believe. 2 more authority. He has 4 authority. She has 3 of everything. So says he can't do it either. Oh, he doesn't have the Grievous, I think. Maybe he can do it? No. This character is not part of your family's bloodline. Oh, he was married in. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Because the farms are done, we're getting 10 food. And I'm gonna risk the 4 public order to get some more food, and then try to... That's gonna give me 8 more food, and I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this so we can get the 3 artillery on walls, Latin culture, and wealth from all sources. Just for the extra garrison, that takes away another 4 food, which we have it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this and provide more wealth from agriculture. And there's nothing we can do for Roma until we get some more research, but since our research is done, we're gonna go ahead and get supply reforms, which actually will help benefit our army because it, soldiers have strong back. It allows us to build the auxiliary camps and the Manipur camps, which will help us out a lot. So we can actually start getting better units for in the event of that we do get attacked.
Between friends, the gift of
I already
gold is
told you
often...
that I don't want to give you that for free. Festival. What can we do? Nothing? Okay. I might... Is there any way I can provoke them? I might be able to demand something from them.
Gods of the afterlife, spare my ass. Well, why do you trouble my digestion today? The only gold I will give you is the piss from my slaves, and I begrudge you even that. I say no, but you speak well. I hope you soon speak with your muling ancestors.
Trying to get him to hate me even more. Because of my treaties with the Etruscan League. Where you at? There you are.
Welcome! We will talk and then we will feed. The gods would be displeased if I said yes too easily.
I guess we'll just end our turn and hit on about our business then. I wish there was some way, kind of like Civ, where you could denounce the leaders. Like, hey, I don't like you. You're bad. New child is born, and we have some platforms. There's infamy. Okay, so who had the baby? They had a baby. Wow, they're just pumping them out. Okay, he's 21, so we're going to promote him and marry him off so that we have more people to make babies. They're all married. They're all waiting. Okay. Infamy. A member of your family has been found guilty of poisoning his ward to inherit the boy's lands. What would you have us do with him? Crucify him. Murder is not acceptable. And now we're going to look here. I think it's legionary camps that we want. Takes more food, but it gives me the better units because I can get armored legionaries. So yeah, we're gonna go with this. So it's the Nippler camps. And then we're going to grab... Don't need siege, so we're gonna grab organ, that one, whatever it's called. Manipler Organistation, whatever it's called. Going to our next turn. Ooh, they're under attrition. Ooh, and they took Valithri. Maybe now they'll try to attack me? Hopefully.
My people can only dream of wealth like yours. Can you not? My people can only dream of wealth like yours. Can you not spare some for us?
Thought about it. But he'd just drag me in more wars. How big is this navy? When his sentence was read out, the man broke down and insisted that it was not right for a citizen of Rome to suffer the same fate as slaves and foreigners. You know, he shouldn't have tried to murder people. 9 to my 10 should be okay. Here, I'm gonna recruit some more.
Your orders? We're going to need a bigger fleet.
People, we need a bigger fleet.
I will be honest. I seek coin as token of your... I will be honest.
The only problem with being rich is that everybody wants you to pay them. Even if you're clearly stronger, they still want you to pay them. The man is attempting to use Roman law to save his miserable life. He claims that a Roman citizen should not be put to death with foreigners or slave. Decisions are final. Change the sentence. If the murderer is unhappy with the fate, then have him thrown from the Tarpon Rock instead. That should put an end to his complaints. Do nothing. We're gonna crucify him. And we've completed the technology, so now we have 25 ammunition for all missile units. That unlocks auxiliary all the way down. And this doesn't do anything much. This unlocks the... Where are my other ones? That's blacksmith stuff. siege stuff. Auxiliary barracks, auxiliary garrison. Oh, okay, cohort barracks, and then legionary barracks. Okay, so I just gotta push down this way. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this because it's minus 2 recruitment costs and upkeep. And then I'm gonna come and recruit some more navy. That's because we have the money. Those will all be done in a turn, and this will be done in a turn. The man was crucified, but to appease his fears of being mistaken for a foreigner or slave, his cross was painted white and placed higher than the others. So yes, it worked out. Okay, what are they doing? They're over here where they don't belong. They have an army of 11, an army of 1. I don't know what they have in Arminium. I am fearful that they might try to, so...
At your command. Ready for battle.
I'm gonna pull
Commander,
him up next
we cannot
to Rome
follow this
so
order.
he can help defend it.
Waiting for orders. We
And
hunger
because
for
we got
battle.
those, we can now recruit
Commander,
better units. So I'm going to disband these guys in order to recruit, because that was, yep. These guys are the better guys. Now those are gladiators. I might get a couple of those. Don't need any horsemen.
Rome needs good
There we
fighters.
go. Recruit all of those guys. I'm gonna keep those, and then I'm gonna swap these out next turn with these guys because they're a little bit better. Alright, so we're gonna go with cavalry training. A child was born, so had a kid. They had another one. Okay, so where's the family leader? Alright, we're gonna send you on to tutoring. That's a girl, so we're not gonna do that. Not trying to be sexist. We're going to promote you and have you married. And then you're 18. You're not ready. You still can't adopt. They can't adopt. He can adopt her. So even though he is only 29, I'm going to have him adopt her. And then have her married. Just so that we have more people in the family. They almost have no influence anymore. They still have some. Hopefully they'll just die off by themselves. And like I said, we're going
Ready
to
for
create my
orders.
main army, and we're going to disband these guys and recruit them back as these
Are
guys.
you ready to serve Rome?
Alright, that guy's got to take 2 turns, but it'll be okay.
At your
And-
command.
We'll do the same thing here with these guys. Just go ahead and
It is a great and glorious
so that
thing
next
to
turn
die
they're
for
set up to
Rome.
do it as well. Training performance, we had 2 children born. So we're gonna go to characters who had kids. Alright, well, he's sent off to tutoring already, so we're gonna send him off to tutoring. they had a kid. They had a kid. Awesome. She is only 19, so they're not ready to get married. I'm gonna exit out of that. Nothing to do. Alright. Technology. We're gonna go ahead and grab mercenary auxiliaries. And we're gonna go to strategic view for a second. And I want to push this way. Because there's iron, I want to say right here. Or right here. There's iron somewhere up here. It might even be over here somewhere. I know it's up here in southern Germany. So if we can push up that way with Venetti attacking me, hopefully they will, we can get that iron and I can buff up my army a little bit more.
Journey completed.
I don't know what that slave army is doing. I'll see in just a second, though. Bad omen. Let's see what's going on. This slave army is actually pretty big. So if they really wanted to, they could take Valentry.
Commander?
But they're all up to date, because I don't have any new gladiator spearmen and gladiators. I don't have any new ranged units. A Vestal Virgin has been found guilty of sexual impropriety. Her lover has already been flogged to death. What should be done with her? Nothing goes now. Let the harlot remove herself and go where she will. We have no right to kill her. She must tune, and the gods are to the rest. Have her killed. The gods demand the blood of disloyal servants.
Commander.
While we wait for that, I'm gonna go ahead and disband these guys so that I can bring them back as these guys.
Rome needs good fighters.
And then both my armies will be up to date. Rome almost has enough. Next turn we should be able to get a new district, which I might change technology to get a practice field just for the +1 recruitment, but I might wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Probably put something to bring in food. Okay, so they have made peace. That's good for them. That wasn't good for the family. The woman's sentence was carried out. Lightning struck the roof of the temple. All those involved with the vessel's death were crushed by falling rubble. Okay, well, I made the wrong decision. Oh well. And we're going to expand Rome, and we're going to... I think I'm gonna go with the library. Get a library just to help with research. Did they push back those? Yeah, they pushed back the slaves. The slaves are now an army of 4. That's weird. So let's get right into next turn.
Gold, gold, gold. The people of Carthage require gold. Why bandit? Gold.
I'm not giving you gold.
We are a mighty people.
Not giving you gold. Well, this is awkward for you, bud. Well, we are attacked. We have our first battle. Congratulations. We only lost 28 men. I think that was from the garrison, no? Maybe? I don't see where we lost anyone. Oh well. We're going to release the captives because it gives us more slave uprising crush. He's gonna play.
Some men are born to lead. Others are destined to kneel before their masters.
We did it! Woo! Our first battle! And we had a child, 2 children born, and as a wealth of experience, it continues to hone his and wood piles. Alright, so first off, let's see who. Alright, so let's marry her. They had a kid. That kid's been around. Oh, that kid's been around. They had a kid. Awesome. Scorpius, the legendary charioteer, has been killed during a race. The people are heartbroken and call for this great man to be honored. We're going to commission a statue of this great man, so that generations he will be known.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
Both armies are ready. Oh, where are they? An army of 6. Not bad. There's not really a way to provoke anyone. I don't want to break my oath of staying peaceful, just to see how it ends up. Oh yeah, have an unassigned skill point.
At your command.
We're going to give him commander. I really want there to be some action for you guys, but I don't want to break my oath, and I don't want to fail, so I kind of want to keep going peacefully. Probably it's just going to be a super long episode of nothing happening, and then right when war's about to start, I'm going to stop it, and the next episode, right when I start up, it'll be like, oh hey, here's a war, and I'll be like, god dang it. Because I'm torn, because I really want y'all to see some action, but... first people accused you of failing to properly honor the legendary charioteer. When the statue was revealed, they were overjoyed. Yeah, shut the fuck up, bitches. They had another kid. Good for them. We're gonna send their second kid off to tutoring, so they don't have to worry about him. And they still only have 1%. I am peerless, which means we're getting an excellent boost to everything. We're gonna go ahead and build this library, and then we're gonna come in here and we're going to. It takes 8 turns. I'm gonna up the tax rate. Just get a little bit more gold. And there's nothing really I can do. Hold up. Wait, Syracuse took Carthage? Holy crap. I didn't even know. Wow, that's Carthage's capital now. They're pretty weak. Yeah, let's go next turn. See what happens. Hopefully somebody will get ballsy. The Etruscan lead's going back after Valathri, but I doubt they'll get any headway. Another kid was born. So let's go to characters. They had a kid. Awesome sauce. Yeah, they're not gonna make any headway in that. Oh, Brundisium can get a new district though, and that's gonna max out this area. And I think I'm going to give them... What do I want to give them? I could try to build another Coliseum, but we don't really need it here, because they're pretty happy. We need more food, but nothing for this city will actually give me food, because I can't build another slaughterhouse. Well, slaughterhouse doesn't give food, but it gives wealth from it. So I might... I've already got a... Just gotta say butcher. If I get a slaughterhouse and a cattle trader, it'll lower public order, but give me more wealth, so I might go with that. And then we'll keep on going. Why are you in my territory? I did not give you military access. Home settlement was previously destroyed. Faction has been liberated and reemerged. Okay, so Genua has come about as a new faction. We have another kit. Awesome. And it was from these guys. Hot. Nobody can really do anything. We're pumping out kids like crazy, just like last video. Can't get anything there. Go ahead and get a cattle trader. This is taking minus 16 food, and that's making out 14, so... what are y'all doing in my territory? Because we don't have military access treaties.
Welcome. Speak. Come on. Do not wait.
Not sure if I should see that as an invasion and take an opportunity to attack. It'll actually let us see some action, but I feel like that would be me provoking the war. Like, not provoking, but declaring the war. So it wouldn't actually fit with what I'm doing, but they're in my territory without permission, so I can see that as an invasion force and just go in to take their stuff. It'll give the Etruscan League. They'll hate me later on, but I'll go ahead and take them out, and then people up here will probably hate me for getting too close. I'm going to see it as an invasion force, and I'm actually going to go into the offensive. So we're going to go around him and declare war because they are in our territory without permission.
Whoa! None will escape.
So we're going to go settlement, and we're going to take it pretty easily with very few losses. Go ahead and get in there and take it. We're going to raise the city.
At your command.
Because when you raise the city, it does lower the, it does remove all the buildings, but it doesn't give you as much squalor. We're going to make 2 villas here, because we don't need another temple. We already have one in this province. He can stay there because our garrison should be able to hold him off.
Commander,
we're going to attack Armenium as well.
For Rome.
And so we'll go ahead and secure Italia. And we're going to take a few losses, a few more than we did at Bowen 3, but it'll be okay. And with that, we are also going to raise this city. And he gained an experience point. There's some slaves there I can handle. We're going to rebuild that. We're going to rebuild that. We're going to get you a villa, and then once we get to 4, I'll make a trading post for this city. And because we control an entire province, I'm going to go with bread and games for the extra food. I could go with the tax rate, but I think I'm going to go with bread and games. for the extra food, and then we're gonna come down here, and I think that this is their only navy.
It is an
So I'm
honor
gonna send my navy
to battle.
to attack them, and hopefully they don't flee. Awesome, they didn't. We're gonna go in defensive because that'll keep most of my people alive, and then we will
The sea
capture them.
beckons.
And he fled even farther, so
Your
I'm gonna
orders?
use his promotion and give him commander, and have him fall
Fleets reporting.
back towards
For
the
honor
city.
and
'Cause
glory.
they are super weak. They're not going to be able to do anything. Just like this army is super weak. And he had a promotion too, so we're going to give him commander as well. And then on that note, we own Italia, and we can go into the next. Oh, of course. Is that these guys?
Commander?
Yep. We're going to give them formidable fighters, which is better swordsmen and spearsmen. And we're going to go into the next turn, owning all of Italia.
We are a mighty people,
no, I
well
don't need
versed in
you
the use.
to help me in that war. I think I'm pretty capable. I am very happy with my decision. They
I do
want
not hold with the
peace, and they
overlong
don't
talk,
wanna be a client
preferring the
state.
axe's edge as an argument. So listen and then
No.
agree.
Your city is worth way more than you just being a client state. I would much rather kill you. Pirates. We're going to recruit the pirates. A young woman is ready to take responsibilities, and we have legal documentation now. Alright, so let's see here. Where is the young woman? It's her. She's not old enough to marry off. Alright. We're gonna go here. And because we got legal documentation, I'm gonna go ahead into labor organization for the higher tax rate as well. And I'm going to, because he's still sitting there, I'm just gonna bring them back to Rome just to take out that little army. Go ahead and kill it. It stands to reason he's gonna win instantly. Because the Nemesis is super weak.
Your next command?
Liberate, and he is promotion.
At your command.
We're gonna promote him to a general. And we're gonna take
At your
this
command.
army. And how big is this rebel army? It's only 4, but I'm
Ready
gonna go
for
ahead and
battle.
knock it out because
To victory!
they fled. They're still in striking
Leave none
distance, so
alive.
we're gonna go ahead over here and we're just going to be aggressive because we're not gonna lose too many men. We'll release the captain.
Ready for further orders.
And he has 2
Commander.
promotions now, so we're gonna give the army formidable fighters, and we're gonna give him general. And
Ready for
I'm
battle.
going to march him
Make haste, men. You
towards
have further
Patavium
orders?
because there's nobody there defending. I think they're trying to swing around and take Eider while I'm not noticing.
Your orders?
I am gonna swing my navy up to
Moving out.
here just to kind of keep them pinched so that they know that
Waiting
if
for
they
a
try
new
to go after
course.
Eider, I'm here with my big navy. They don't have anything over here that I see. So
Commander?
move
once.
this army back up towards Volume 3
Ready
so
for
that they
further
can
orders.
help defend just in case they have something over here. And we're gonna go into the next turn.
One sacrifice is needed
don't
on the
want you
altar
to
of our...
join the war.
Gold freely given and gratefully accepted. Join.
When you're war against them, I only go to war for my own reasons, and that is self-defense. Even though technically this wasn't self-defense, they just put people in my territory, and I said, no, I don't like that. I consider that self-defense, because that was technically an invasion. See, they're trying to wrap back around. Another kid was born. 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids. Jesus. Okay, we're pumping out babies. Alright, so There's a kid. There's a kid. He needs to go off to tutoring. Alright. There's a kid. Send off, send off, send off. That girl's been there. And this one. Okay. Awesome. Morale speaks leader must listen to people call for purity. We're gonna ban the corrupt because we don't need that. Ruin our reputation.
We
And
hunger
I'm gonna
for battle.
swing this army
Make
up to
haste,
here.
men.
Because with these guys coming over, I'm gonna try and take
Lay
that of
siege to the settlement.
and like always raise
Ready
the
for
city.
battle.
And then just rebuild it. And we're gonna give it a villa and a meeting place because it has a resource. I want to get that trading. They just captured Genoa. We're gonna give you a grain pit and you a farm. And we're gonna break the line. Gonna get you up to a market settlement, grain pit, and a harbor. We're gonna come down here and we're gonna upgrade you to a slaughterhouse.
Ready for
And I'm gonna put you back in Brundisium.
ships to port.
Because with both armies here, there's
Ready
nothing
for
that they can really
march.
do about their city. With only having a small army of 8 and a navy of 6 over here. Not really much they can do. And I was right, Cora does have iron, so we might want to go there soon. And yeah, I think that's what we're gonna call it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Next episode, I'm gonna probably try to focus on finishing off Patavium, or not Patavium, but Venetti. Maybe trying to see about building up the cities that I just got to where Roma and Brundisium are, so that they're, you know, quote-unquote modern. Building up some more food and gold, because we are starting to get a little low on our reserves. 36,000. Still good, it's just I want to be a little higher, and then maybe seeing about what Medellin is doing over there. The city right here. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and a comment. Tell me what you think I should do next. Any tips, tricks, suggestions. You want to see me play a certain game? Leave a comment below and I'll get to it. You want to help support the channel? Consider subscribing. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.